a porcupine as a pet. I need to hear a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you just have to stay away from sort of the sharp end.
Yeah, I guess so.
My mom did tell me that often when it was walking to get food, it would like accidentally bump into the kitchen table and then attack the table leg. So it would like spike the table leg. So I guess as long as you didn't annoy it, it was good.
That's good stuff. So I thought your talk was very interesting, and there were actually some echoes of some of the things that Adam said. One of the things that Adam said in his presentation as he was talking about Ubuntu, I am because you are.
Yes, well, wonderful idea. I actually only recently discovered that myself, even though it's sort of an African legend and an African idea. So I think it's from the eastern or the northeastern part of Africa. It's a big continent. But I discovered that recently. We actually, inside of our company, named a project after that idea. Many large companies, I think, need to figure out how we can embrace more effectively everybody working together. A lot of us sort of work in environments where we're looking out mostly for ourselves. And, I am thrilled to be a part of your community where you're investing in what it really takes to be together on things. And I think it's a tremendous idea.
Awesome. And you talked also about leadership, and you are, in fact, a leader. So I'd love to hear, maybe you have some advice or some thoughts on leadership for our audience.
No, I think it's super important for us as engineers and technologists to help this world, help our companies, help our societies, help our communities. And I think companies can also benefit from what people do in their communities, and people can benefit in their communities from what people do at work. To sort of talk a little bit more about that, if you have the opportunity at work to be challenged, Adam talked about things that were really hard, and if you can, overcome those things and you can solve problems, then you can take that leadership back into your communities, and we can make better societies because you feel good about what you accomplished at work, and you can go into your communities and demonstrate leadership, and vice versa. If you're helping out with a soccer club or volunteering in your communities, then those experiences, you can bring them to work because they'll give you confidence, right, to be a leader at work. And so I think it's important for companies to unlock leadership in everybody because it makes our societies better. And I think it's important in our, for people to volunteer in our societies because it makes our companies better.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So the two sort of feed off of each other. And why don't we stay on community for just another minute? Talk to me about how you're building a community of leaders, a community of learners within Liberty Mutual.
We have, a number of, projects where we're needing to do that because we don't have the answers. Our business has been successful for many years, but we all know about self-driving cars and the technology that's going into reducing risk, which is a wonderful thing for people and for society. It's a less wonderful thing for insurance companies, but it means that we have to discover new products, and we have to discover new opportunities for ourselves. And so we're both, talking about it, helping our teams understand the importance of it, working hard to unlock it, and building projects with concepts like DevOps, with concepts like lean and agile, and a management system that embraces continual learning and continual improvement. So that is not only an exciting thing to do for our people, it's an imperative for us to be successful in the future.
Mm-hmm. And what about working with folks outside of Liberty Mutual? Do you encourage that participation sort of within the broader technical community? What are some of the things that you're finding there?
Yeah, we're sort of beginning that journey. I think we've in technology specifically realized the importance of open source, seen the success of things like Linux and other projects, and how powerful those can be. Personally, my philosophy is that open systems will eventually win. just simply because of the sheer amount of human creativity, right, and human capital that can be invested as those communities become strong. So, we recognize that. We're working to, bring opportunities for us to participate with other companies. There's a variety of things in our history in terms of legal agreements and those type of things to sort out, but encouraging our technologists to participate. Certainly, I think that the collaboration broader than our own environment, so networking in communities like this conference is very important for our people, because you've got to run into ideas, you've got to see what others are doing, and you've got to share. So, I think it has to be us participating in that.
That's awesome. So I have it on good authority that we are ready now to talk about my chicken
farm. Okay,
yes,
great.
Yes, indeed. So, so Johnny, can you pull that up for us on the big screens? Here we go. So it's an important, as you said, to learn that to fail and to learn that what you did was wrong. And so in this picture, I was trying to sort out why the chicken wouldn't eat the egg. Do you have any advice on that?
Okay.
Do you see the picture there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe cannibalism? Is that
interesting? Yeah. So let's stay with the animals for a moment. Your mother held the porcupine in that picture. How is that?
Yeah, it doesn't have quills on the underside.
I see. I see.
Yes, as long as it's sitting on your lap and you stroke in the right direction.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Kirby, I think that your message of continual learning is so important. Be ready to experiment. Be ready to fail. It's great. Thanks very much.
No, thank you, and thank you, everybody.